Pisces, welcome to your end of July 2021 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. In about a week from this recording, around the 23rd or 24th of July, depending on where you live, there's going to be a full moon at 1 degree of Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign right before yours, and that's the house that you rule, the 12th house. You're going to have two of these full moons in Aquarius back to back. So this must be an important area of life, this area of closure, the spiritual, secluded, private area of life. So this can be secrets coming to the surface. This can be endings, tying up loose kinds of endings for you. So let's see what happens in your life. Okay. Put these cards aside. So the heart of the matter is the Seven of Cups, and this is a card of, this is actually a card that is connected to your ruler Neptune. It can be someone who has a lot of choices at their disposal, but they're not quite sure what is real and what is an illusion. The snake, I guess, is supposed to represent illusion. There's a little, I don't know if you can see that, bat wing or some kind of a thing. But this is also a card that sometimes can be associated with wishful thinking, being a little bit too, how would I put it, having a tendency to want something that may not be for you in a certain way. So this can you run the gamut when it comes to your life in every area of life. Let me put on my glasses so I can see what this past position. Okay, so in the past position, it was actually in the reverse position, but I'm going to show you. This is the Empress card. And you see that they show they depict the woman as pregnant because that is one of the possibilities of this card. But in the reverse, but it's really a card of creativity and a card of abundance and love and things like that. In the reversed position, this can be the feminine principle that is kind of, I was going to say displayed or acted upon in a negative manner. So in other words, a woman who is using her feminine wiles in a negative sense, maybe exploiting them in order to get what she wants, but it's really not, she's attracting something that is not what she should do. Somebody who is neglecting their artistic talents, someone who is having a hard time maybe getting pregnant or something like that. With the Seven of Cups, it might be that your mind is scattered, that you are maybe you're not focused enough on one of your goals. And you might be wondering, why can't I get pregnant? But you're also trying to have some kind of career success and things like that, and you're not really honed in on one thing. And maybe you're not even trying to be with the right person. So that would be a disaster if you actually had a child with somebody like the person that you might be thinking of. The higher message is the Emperor, and this can be about getting your life together, about getting in control of your life. And it's funny that he's holding, like, is that the king in the chess game? And that's really like life as a game, and that we're here to play it at the highest level. The king is, obviously, just like in the tarot, the king in the chessboard is like the ultimate, but of course the king can get checkmated too, so I don't know about that. I almost think that the queen is the most powerful in a certain sense. Um, but anyway, the um, the point with the Seven of Cups, your thinking might be muddled. You might not be thinking very clearly, and it's causing you to do things that are counterproductive to your life, and maybe even like going in the wrong direction, and neglecting your gifts. What crosses you is the Four of Pentacles. This can be a card for some people. You see how she's clutching um, her coin purse to her. And this is a card of, in the upright position, of sound money management. In the reversed position, this can be excessive greed. This can be perhaps mismanaging your money. And in general, with Pisces, of course, because your ruler is Neptune, there isn't this sense of being defined by anything. Um, the classic Pisces behavior is to kind of, be at one with the universe and not necessarily be concerned about doing things on a schedule and being organized, but just letting life happen. And the Emperor, being the number 4 in the major arcana, number 4 is connected to Saturn, which is the opposite of Neptune. It's like very much about foundations and boundaries, and you could say limitations, but the limitations create a sense of structure in your life. And so perhaps, for some of you, if you have not been handling your material resources in a responsible manner, that has made it so that some of the things that you've wanted to do, you haven't been able to do. Or there's like, so in other words, with the Seven of Cups, you may have a lot of dreams, but you also have the necessity of paying your bills. And a lot of Pisces people are super talented with art and other creative pursuits. You're super intuitive, and you could be like a great healer. But sometimes because those are kind of alternative paths, um, it's almost like you have to step into those things and be willing to sometimes, like the person who is the artist, they either have to have material resources to be able to sustain themselves in the meantime, or they have some other type of day job where they can do something in the meantime. If you're kind of just playing catch up on your life, then it's almost like you're just working to maintain, your just being alive rather than doing something that brings you joy. So you have to get everything in order. Yeah, that's another thing. Four of Pentacles, order with your material resources. What's coming in is the Strength card. Now, this is in the sign of Leo. So even if I am going to look at it as astrological timing, there's going to be a new moon at the Lionsgate portal on 8/8. And that is going to be in your sixth house of work. So that could be a new job for some of you. And that may give you the confidence. If you're like in between jobs, you may feel like you have the opportunity to create some order in your life. And that order and that structure can be really helpful in, making your other dreams come true. And then we have it as the outcome card, the Six of Wands. And this is a card of recognition. So for people who are looking for their creative wherewithal, oh, that came in very nice and clear and crisp. For people who are looking for validation, you can get it from the outside world, your kudos, your um, other people respecting your talents. That can happen. This is a card of success, a card of you experiencing the recognition that you deserve, but that has to come from you having the confidence to going after these kinds of pursuits. And I would say with the Seven of Cups, this would be anything connected to the spiritual, especially. So the number 7 is connected to meditation, but also art. Yeah, it is connected to that. So I hope that this resonated with some of you. And if you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.